Tony Stark if he wasn't a millionaire?
He probably wouldn't be. He probably wouldn't be. And here's why. See, Tony Stark got his money from his dad, who was the first billionaire genius, right? In the family, as far as we know, right? He's the one that started the ideas with the arc reactor. He's the one that had all of these like genius ideas that got himself funded, and he's the one that's been working on these projects. Passed that knowledge down to Tony, made sure he went to these good schools. If we're saying that Tony Stark isn't a billionaire, we're necessarily saying that Tony Stark didn't get what he inherited from his dad, and that necessarily would include the proper education. More than likely, it doesn't necessarily include it, but if we're saying he like went to a good school, now we're saying he went to like solid like public school, perhaps, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't necessarily mean that Tony Stark won't still be a genius. That does mean though that he isn't getting funded to promote these weaponry, doesn't mean he's getting funded to create any of these suit projects, anything like that, any of these designs, unless he's actually applying himself. Because that was the other thing about Tony Stark, is that he was just a guy that didn't apply himself. He was a billionaire playboy philanthropist until he got captured and saw what his weaponry was doing. He doesn't even have weaponry to get captured at this point. So does he have that character development? We will never know. The other thing about this is that people are equating what Riri is saying about Tony to what She-Hulk is saying about the Hulk.
I'm an expert at controlling my anger because I do it infinitely more than you.
Look at the two next to each other. The She-Hulk and the Hulk are cousins. So she should know what Bruce Banner is going through on the daily. Whereas Riri and Tony, they don't even know each other. They never knew each other. Riri knows Tony through the news and through like articles, magazines, things of that sort. So she's probably seen what people prop up as the best of Tony. She's probably seen like his billionaire playboy side at some point. And maybe that's why she has that preconceived notion. It's okay for characters to be a little misguided and have a preconceived notion. It's weird when She-Hulk does it because She-Hulk is close to Bruce and she should know better at this point. It's been years with the Hulk, being the Hulk. He's literally been launched into space for fear that his anger would destroy the planet. Riri has no ties. She should be fine in this instance. She should learn and go through and learn like the hardships that Tony's had to go through. But she's not even necessarily wrong.